Welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm going to sing and talk. This isn't my first time here. Yeah? Shukran. The first time I did this, I had a beautiful computer. It looks just like this one. They're practically the same, except for this computer is more reflective, and the mouse pad feels different, and the computer makes a percolator sound. I developed a weird close connection to my computer. It sounds bad, but look, if you're gonna feel weird when that starts, that's very valid. And if you ever feel a bit strange, here, you don't feel comfortable, it's always up to you to leave, because you're not held here against your will. The main point of this is to have fun and to record my singing and to record the rants I make, which I pass off as comedy. But, losing my computer was very brief. I don't want to make that the subject. The point is that I did this before, and then I spilt coffee on my computer, and then it died. So, that hasn't healed, but I've lived long enough to know that when things hurt, they stuttering. They take time to die. Like, the pain takes time to die because it has a lifespan. I'm 23. So, I'm really glad that I can stream. I guess I can have that stress off me, because when I first got my computer, one of the first things I did was try to download OBS, and it didn't work. So, let me just open a couple windows. Alright. Oh, I can't see my fucking face. Welcome to my channel. We're here finally, after hell. I'm never spilling coffee on my computer again. I was very dumb about it. I was, basically, if you spill coffee on your computer, you know, the moment it touches, that's not what I was going to say. The moment it, stuttering, the moment it touches, you're screwed. So you have to switch it off. You have to avoid water damage. It was traumatic, but I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to trauma dump. Actually, this is actually a venting channel. What I do here is I sing and vent. I know what I do. So massive trigger warning to venting. So I don't want to do this thing without prefacing it. How do I make sure that my face shows? There's one way, it's to move the camera, that's it. Almost. And then I would usually sit it back a bit. Well, we're good. I don't look my best. It's because I haven't been going through fun things. But we're finally here. I suppose it's just a lesson learned, and then once the pain fades, it is a lesson learned. Well, so basically, what I do here is I play music, I listen to it in my ears, I sing along to it, and if I'm in a good mood, or in like a comfortable mood, I come up with lyrics, like other lyrics to go over the songs, and I come up with other melodies to go over the songs that already exist but aren't mine. And then I rant, and then from that ranting comes jokes. And those are basically the two things that I do if I have to be totally honest. Sometimes things go wrong, and it's okay. I replaced the computer, it cost me money, but I did it. I cried sour tears, and I replaced my computer. Actually, I didn't cry a single tear. I didn't cry, not. But that's a funny phrase to say. When I started, my hair was a bit more shorter, and it grew, so, my name is alginroare, by the way. It's nice to meet you. I do crack jokes, but I want to be serious, because just so people know that I can be serious. You know, they need to know there's a personality beneath all the joking. Maybe I'm weird for that, but I have an essay due in 3 days. It's not big. I've just been putting it off because I've been, yeah. I don't like it when things co-occur. Basically, it fucks with my head. Has all of this aged me? Like, you know, if you're in your 40s and you're getting wrinkles, it makes sense. But if you're 23, my name is alginroare, by the way. It's nice to meet you. I rant and sing on this channel. I hope you enjoy. My name is alginroare. My name is alginroare. I rant. My name is alginroare. I rant and sing on this channel. Yeah. This isn't my first time around doing this. Granted, I haven't been doing it for like years and years, or like a decade, like, or anything like that. But, yeah. I mean, the entire brand of my life is that things get fucked, so I shouldn't be too surprised. This is my microphone, but it's not plugged in. I like my microphone though. If I ever buy anything more expensive, I want it to be in this style and this shape. Because even if I get like more richer in the future, or I acquire more money, I get more money, I can actually like buy more quality equipment for my stream, because it is what I want to do. I want to stream, I want to make videos. I want to make comedy, and I want to become a musical artist, but the amount of effort that I put into what I do is it's not gonna happen anytime soon. So that's not sad. I'm just acknowledging the truth. So this is not, no one cry, okay? And definitely don't cry on my behalf. The choices that I made them myself, so. But I do want my microphone to look like that because it's adorable and it fits into my hand nicely. I could plug it in, but in the time before my computer broke down, I asked myself if my microphone got damaged or something, because it wouldn't pick up as much noise. Like right now, this is perfect. I talk and it picks it up. I think I need to control the amount of dust in the room because it might be clogging up things or something like that. Because, yeah. Muscles. Why do you have big arms? Because it's mostly fat. That's fat. Oh, that is fat. And if I didn't have that fat, I'd have to learn muscle. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, there's the first joke of the stream. It's not really a joke, but it's the first time me like acting for the sake of kind of making a mental puzzle, because that's what jokes are, like mental puzzles. They're always funny, but it's like a mental puzzle. It's like there's two pieces that go together. Yeah. Yeah, OBS would not download in the beginning, so I began to fret because then I can't stream. And my main thing is that I come here and externalize my thoughts, which maybe you is like, it might seem stupid, but it's good for me. Just try talking out loud. And then you can write comedy. Sometimes it's more quiet, it happens in your head and you kind of ha ha ha. They pooped and it made that noise. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, maybe that happens. But sometimes you're ranting about your life and how shit things are. And you get the right joke. That's the thing about being a little bit uneasy. You wind up picking up things. Yeah. Hey, anxiety takes a toll on everybody. Because you have to take care of yourself. You don't really understand how bad, how serious. I'm gonna enter a more serious subject, and if that's not to your taste, feel free to go. You don't really understand how serious mental health is until, like, you're stuck and you can't think straight. And so I can't, not to go into my own personal experience, but I can't quite stress enough how serious your emotional, your like general happiness is. You know, if something's bothering you, you have to deal with it. Like, not as in like, wow, I gotta be tough. Okay. No, don't make your... That's not a good way to go about it. You're not invincible. Trust me. Because when you're in pain, you're like, oh, so I should have done this differently. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a short stream and I'm gonna fuck off to go take a walk in the sweltering heat. And yeah, because first two streams are short. There's, you know, like small, introductory, sweet, nice, you know. This is just another scar. A metaphorical one, of course. You have to manage stress. Because it's one of those things that could result in you not being able to, like, properly think and get things done and just be generally happy. And I learned that through experience. I'm gonna be alright, because the whole thing about my life is that everything falls apart. And sometimes it's like at my hand, so it's like, oh, every so often I'll remember the thing that happened, you know, the thing, and then consecutively I'll remember that I was the cause of it, which that just sucks. That hurts. I'm gonna admit that it hurts because I'm not Superman, and even if I was Superman, you know, I had massive biceps and deltoids. It doesn't mean that I'm not impervious to, like, distress, emotional distress. But how I see it is it's like a health bar, or like a bar. And then once it fills up with stress, you're done. You're toast. You can't... It's in such a way where, to some degree, I can't escape it, but I also know that if I don't manage it, it'll be bad. And I do have a bit of control over it. I'm not, that didn't hurt. Okay, so the microphone is a bit different because... Oh, shit. It's picking up... It's picking up the air sound. And my voice is just a bit louder than it, so... Oh, fuck. It's nothing that I have to deal with. It's okay, though. It's fine, I'll deal with all of it. It'll be okay. Look, OBS, I didn't think it would download. It downloaded, it just needed a bit of time, because maybe the computer needed time to, like, wake up or something from its box. I rock back and forth, and I hope that doesn't bother you too much. If you get motion sick, just, like, you're free to go. My stream should be a place where people enjoy themselves, and when they feel sufficiently nourished, they can move. And when they're sufficiently nourished. You gotta eat your vegetables. It's not a bad idea. You don't have to go too deep into the health stuff. To some degree, having a nice body takes a lot of maintenance. And if you think it's worth the effort, fine. But it's, you know, I'm gonna put a lot of time into it, and then once I get there, I'm gonna have to do maintenance, and that's like... I don't know what to say about that. It's really hard to have a nice looking appearance. Even just like face-wise, leave out everything else. You wake up, and because you're not 20 anymore, your face is really, even like with the lighting, you can see some face lines. I'm okay with my face shape, but the truth is I mean, maybe it's angry. Oh, there's one thing that I have missed doing on stream. It is standing up and showing off my humongous legs. I'm sorry if that's inappropriate, but like that's when I lost my computer and I couldn't stream. I couldn't do that anymore. At first, I was surprised at how my legs looked, and then I was like, plus, it's a plus. Show off the legs. Only if you want to. In my case, I do. I'm consenting to show my legs. Well, my computer captures everything, so, because, you know, it's on the floor, and I'm also on the floor. So even if I do a middle finger, you can see that, it fucking caught it. Even if I'm standing up, everything is caught. Even like if one of my thoughts is a bit too low in my cranium, it's gonna get caught on stream. That's the second joke. Or was like half a joke and it stopped it from being a joke. Looks like we're all set up. No, my couch is showing. I have like relatively decent details. This side is okay. My arms are big. The key to that is eating well. Eat your food, and if you're a bit chubby, your arms are a bit. It doesn't need to be all muscle. Why? Because it doesn't. I'm not a geometric composition. I'm allowed to be soft. I'm not on a math sheet for college students. Find the angle. No, you're not going to find the angle because I'm not made of angles. Life has malted me and sometimes turned me into a smoothie. Not in a hot way, like, oh my milkshake. More in a, like, I've been turned into sludge. And I have to do my best to stay above it. If I'm gonna be a music producer, if I'm gonna be a streamer, if I'm gonna be a comedian, I have to like not share what goes on here. But a lot goes on there, and it impacts. Damn, do I have accent on mine? It impacts my mood. So we're gonna hear a lot about it. This is my mug, and I have to wash it because every night when I go to sleep, I smell the moist. Okay, next one. This is my mug, and this is the mug that I used to punch my microphone on each day. It does not pick it up. Which means, well, it doesn't mean anything. Under the crutch. This is my makeup mirror. I usually put on makeup and skin because I have problems around the women, and those two things don't always go together. But basically I have a toxic mom, and she plays a humongous role in how my personality is, how I feel, and sometimes whether I get to stream. And so, I think I have, like, personality damage, you know? Like, have you seen a wall that was ruined with mold? That's me. Because true resilience comes from, having things that you love. And if you have those things taken away from you, you become a very, very damaged person. So I have issues, and I wear makeup a lot on stream. It's not a lot, and I try to be reasonable about it, but right now I'm wearing a little bit. Partially because I haven't been streaming, and I can't really leave the house with her here, so... it's a nice little makeup box. It had brushes in it. I still have the brushes. I just have to take care of my emotional health. But if I prop up the mug on the makeup mirror, maybe it'll be shown on the computer, and it'll be nice because my makeup can show up on screen. Still no. his chest. It looks like it's not happening. That's okay. I have to be very flexible, which is difficult for me because my brain works differently. You know, I mean, but how different? It works a certain way. That's the accurate, because I don't want to measure myself against other people. Okay, I'm already getting hairs on my computer. I'm gonna keep this clean. And then another thing is Ruben. I talk about him a lot. That's like, these are the rules of the stream. I come here, I talk shit. Sometimes I say Ruben. Ruben is a music producer, and I talk about him sometimes. I made him my profile picture, not my picture, on my background. Because, you know, why not? You're gonna live once, might as well do some family shits, you know? It doesn't mean I'm gonna talk to him when I go to him, like, oh, Ruben, please sign this. Well, if I have the opportunity, yeah. I mean, why would I turn that down to get an autograph from him? But being around people makes me feel like him, which is exactly why I'm not gonna go on my way to get anything from him. But if I'm close, I might ask for an autograph. Not that I deserve. I'm not entitled to it. But, to be just like in general, he makes life better. And, so I basically lost my ability to fall in love with people because something happened a few years ago, 2 years ago. I think it's been 2 years since I've actually fallen for anybody. Amazing, let's make a cake. But I think he may be the closest thing to a crush. He's not a crush. If I ever love someone, I'll just say it. Closest thing to a crush, because I still have a reaction to his face, but it isn't completely right. It's like 1% of it. And it's super, super, super important for me to be honest about that, because I want to make it look like I love somebody when I don't. So yeah, Ruben. He makes very good music. The rest isn't important. It's important for stream. It's my life. But he makes good music alongside with Victor. And they make one part. They make two parts of. They make a duo. 2 parts of a duo. They make a duo. They make music, and they share the work. And they're both talented. And I guess to some extent, what it is I can't love someone, but I want to be able to. But I'm traumatized. So what I did is I took a guy and I put him there and said, right, you're the guy that I'm going to for a few months, and I don't actually love you, I'm sorry, but just sit there and don't do anything. And that's what it is. Is that good? No. Does it make me a bit happy? Yes. So, sorry, I don't love you. I actually have the capacity to. So now, on top of being asexual, I'm very romantic as well. I have both. I'm asexual. I was born like that. And due to some life experiences, I lost my ability to follow. So I think it will change in the future. It's supposed to feel gradually, but it's really taking its time because I cannot feel anything. All right, that's the stream rules. Oh, it's catching on fire. Oh. This is my notebook. I write song lyrics, but these are basically rules to avoid getting fucked when I'm just trying to live my life. Is it because you're bisexual? Good point. But the main thing is, if I'm going to make this thing happen, I have to be okay. So, big step guide to avoiding not being okay. To avoid not being okay, I need, the main thing, I need OBS to be running, I need my computer to be working, I need my emotional health to be up. Excuse me. And I need My computer is wheezing. Can you fix that using a microphone? That bar, I think the microphone is different for this company. They use similar parts. I'm afraid that it's not an obstacle I'm going to, then it's getting in the way and it's not going to let me pass. I seem like I have a cushion over my heart. It feels weird and uncomfortable. I just need someone to suffer, because then I'll have nothing. Sorry, Ruben. I'm sure a lot of women are crazy for you. I'm incapable of it. I used to fall really hard for people, but I got traumatized, so I don't, it got to a point where I'd look at a guy and I couldn't tell if he was hot, even if he was supposed to be attractive. And now I'm beginning to gradually, but, you know when you find someone nice looking and you're like, okay, so now I'm falling for them. I can't do that. I'm not able to do that anymore. And it took a lot to get me there, but I cannot do that anymore. So, that's why we don't traumatize neurodivergent people. Because, hey, if I don't get fixed, I'll be alone forever. And I have nothing against that, either. But then who am I going to share my playlists with? Do I really want to do that? Live alone forever. If anything, it's in character for a life. After everything that got fucked, it makes absolute fucking sense for that to always get fucking thrown sideways. I'm just glad that I can hit screen and go, the screen is reflective. Small issue that I'm gonna get a glare. Luckily the window is right here, and it is the main source of my lighting. What am I in the mood for now? This makes my legs look thin, but it's kind of weirdly small. We have one issue, and it is the fact that the computer is, I do have 32 gigabytes of RAM, though, don't I? It worries me because I got it off of an online site, and I'm just afraid that I'll be duped. I guess one advantage of spilling liquids on my... One advantage of spilling liquids on my computer is that now I had games in the past and they took up space and I wasn't playing them, so now I can start fresh. And now with 2 terabytes instead of 1. So, what do you guys want to do? I'm afraid that someone came into the house. My name is alginroare. I didn't put a last name, mainly because I needed to make a different account. This one. 28 minutes et 41 secondes. Oh yeah, I talk a bit of French. But that's not important because my French is shit and I can't conjugate for fuck. Oh, what's the other step? I think I have to. I have hairy arms. Oh, that's me stretching. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I'm hoping the RAM. I'm hoping the RAM can finally just be okay. I want to open another tab for like streaming, but I can't. I feel stupid when I do this. Fuck! Oh, you finally ordered a computer, it arrived, you installed it, everything's great, and then you feel self-conscious. Step 5, self-consciousness. Get fucked. I'm hoping my personality hasn't changed too much since the lovely event of my computer not working anymore because I spilled liquids on it, and that is my fault. And I can continue. I don't think it's about losing belly fat. I'm seeing a video of science-backed methods. It's a video on losing belly fat. Okay, whatever you want to do with your body, it's your choice. Even if I like, let's say I don't agree with it, it's my hips or I want that. It's the fact that like sometimes your organs take up space, and yeah, I have a joke that I wrote recently. I said I have too little organ. But I don't think I have too much belly fat. I think it's the fact that I'm just bloated for no reason. I have so much organ in me. So which means I can't look the way I want to. I think it's gonna result in me just having to accept how I look, you know? Because working out is healthy, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna result in having a nice body, at least in my opinion. I could always be wrong. She looks great, but is she flexing? And I'm not saying that like, oh, she looks excellent, but how many layers of makeup? That's not what I'm doing. Because it's easy to compare yourself and just trying to do things realistically here. Eventually, you lose the like, I want to be fit kind of motivation and go back to eating however you want. I'm not gonna lose weight the way I want to, so I'm gonna fucking eat to gain weight instead. And how's that going? It's not working either. Fuck. I don't want to gain weight, but the trick is, I guess, to eat to your own satisfaction and fucking nothing else. With no gym. Is that real? Of course I want to have a tiny waist. Is that real? Is it possible? Don't dangle it. Trying to advertise new homes. So like, you do know that it is for the far future, right? My computer is wheezing. I'm doing a lot of God stuff. I have nothing against religion and God. But the algorithm does things to irritate me. A part of me wanted to imagine there's like an FBI agent behind the screen that's trying to get under my skin just so he can see me make jokes about it, which is kind of cute. But at the same time, I get so annoyed, you know? And I'm not someone who gets annoyed that much, but it's like irritating because sometimes the ads are violating, you know? They show up here, they're not PG, I never consented to see it, which is annoying in my opinion. You know, if I make a dirty joke, I make a dirty joke. I consented to saying that. I consented to hearing that content. It came out of my own mouth. But if it's an ad and it's not PG, you know, just first you assume that I like sex, which I don't because I'm asexual, and I'm just genetically wired not to like it. And then you're putting something inappropriate in front of me, which I don't like. So, YouTube ads. You can advertise me lip gloss, you can advertise me shoes, as long as you don't see it be like orthopedic, don't say that, I'm 23. I'm looking for one though, because time is always moving. Sorry I said that. Okay, my computer is struggling. Icons for streaming. Should I put icons for recording instead? Start design creation, I can link to post it. But yeah, I don't. If I don't consent to see it, I shouldn't see it. You can advertise me clothes, but don't advertise me with stuff. Don't put inappropriate stuff in front of me. You know, heat protection for when things heat up. I've always been single, and I lived for a long time. It is my choice, and partially have to because I don't really not being able to find it, and I just have to do things the right way. When things happen, they'll be meant to happen. Computers. Okay, I gotta close this tab. It's making my computer hurt. This is the tab I used to download OBS. It was nice to have CapCuts. There it is. Probably gonna close. Oh yeah, I can close that tab because it's. Yeah. I will bank those for a while and maybe lose my mind. But I'm okay. I'm gonna grab coffee right back. This is the infamous cup that destroyed my computer. Of course, I was the one who swooshed it so fast and hard that it splashed my computer, and I proceeded to scream for hours before shutting it down. And I kept the thing plugged in, which is dumb, don't do that. But yeah, here we are. Is it accepting my voice? Il y a une petite problème parce que le microphone mange tout le son. Tout le son. Et ça, ce n'est pas bien. Parce que si le verre est full, see, I'm only half francophone, which I'm probably sure isn't a thing. Si the bar, chocolat, c'est grand, et aussi mon voix, tu peux pas m'attendre. I won't be able to hear you. Attendre is here, écoute is listen. To listen is écouter, and then attendre is to hear. Tu peux pas m'attendre. So there's gotta be more directness at that point. Please, you have to slow down. Please, stop reading. I have 2 tabs open. I have 2 tabs open. I have 2 tabs. Okay, so it is not working. Are you dead? Oh, it got damaged. There we go. Is this computer probably my last one? I really fucking hope not. Because it was 300 bucks. The fans are, can you even hear me? This is... I think the computer is waking up. We'll just put it at that. Oh, it was a fat... Oh. I'm sorry I'm doing nothing. I feel self-conscious sometimes. You know, the voices, they get loud. They say, yeah, this is... It's fine though. But if you stream, you gotta be careful with your mental health for your mental health. Because, you get self-conscious, sometimes you share too much with the internet, and it's okay to do that. It's your channel, it's your choice. You just sometimes take a step back so that you don't feel too self-conscious about it. Ici, alginroare. Je m'appelle alginroare. Bonjour. Every so often I do French lesson, but it's not important because I have to work on my French. Because, you know, it may seem like I know French, but I don't. Because if you don't live in a country, there's a fuck ton of slang that takes place. Linguistics is complicated, and language is an emotional thing. Here's why. Here's an example of that. For me, the word croissant means the treat, like the pastry. But to French people, it is both the pastry and the crescent. But I can't think of the crescent as croissant because it's not a pastry. It's made of rock. It's croissant is sweet. Moon is like cool and Halloween and black catty. But because their heads have been in there for a long time, they can think of them as both. And the moon can be croissant. I just can't think of it as croissant. I don't have big arms. I have to wax my armpits. Otherwise, I will be hairy. But it's not gonna leave it. So, I gotta cut my hair. I actually freaked out when I first cut my hair. So first it was here I think. And then it was like here. And then I was like, I want short hair. So I got it. And I freaked the fuck out. Like, part of me started to hurt, like around my rib. It started to hurt. But then I watched a Whitestone stream, and it kind of made me happy and calmed me down. Whitestone's some good guys. They're cool people. And they make excellent music. But they're just gonna be something that I talk about quite a bit. Uben included. Uben, I call him. It's nice that I can come back to stream and just say that. It has been 55. Have I lost the ability to talk? No, I haven't. No, I fucking haven't. I think my brain chemistry is bad. Okay. I'm happy that I can stream. And that might be a good time for water because I have been building my caffeine. I don't drink a whole cup. I can't. Arm fat makes arms bigger. So you have bigger arms, eat. Mine are a bit funny. I have like those Popeye. Those Popeye arms, which makes sense because I'm American. Oh, I got earbuds in the mail and a camisole. I gotta go collect those. And I have an essay to turn in, so there's like some things going on in my life. So, when I bought those earbuds, I was in a very low place, and I still am technically, but I don't want to go into that. But buying them made me so happy. Ugh! Choosing them and buying them felt good! That shit felt excellent! That shit felt excellent. My skin is very impervious. It's also puts up on screen. And my fucking hair. It is what it is. I cut it. Probably not a good idea because probably like here is longer or something like that. I'm an egg that doesn't feel a lot of emotions. Okay, that's actually the problem. How can I fix that? There's a ton of innuendos I don't understand because I'm asexual. I don't understand why people like big butts. Or twerking. Have fun, but I don't understand. It's like there's actually a fraction of society that I don't fully understand because it's complicated. Like all of it is. They say that ass, but I don't understand. It's just a body part. minutes pour 4 secondes. 50 is 50. Another thing is I make this noise a lot. And it does not mean that like I'm trying to seduce or anything like that. It's just a noise that I make because it's fun. And also I can make it, so like any kind of noise I can make because of whatever language that I speak, if I can make it, I'll make it. That being said, if you're a furry, you're very welcome to stream. And I get it. Sometimes you have to be a furry because the character is cute and he says something like, "A great job," and you're like, "Oh, me? Thank you." And those video game characters back then, their voice wasn't completely deep. It was higher range, but still a nice sound. And you found them charming. That was part of the reason why. So, you know, be with whoever you want. If they're like a talking gorilla and you like them, write yourself into fanfiction. Get writing. Get writing. He brushed my hair out of my face and told me I did an excellent job. The fact they're a gorilla shouldn't stop this romantic event from happening. Thank you for coming to my class, and I hope you absorbed something from it. Because I know it's seen as bad, but, you know, Crash Bandicoot and such. I won't go into it too much, but when I was a kid, he was there. So, I'm afraid if I lift my arms, you'll see my armpit here. I don't know if you see that. But I need to stretch. It's not that visible, but I feel like this is not good. We're seeing everything. I don't know. That's just how my body looks. I'm not trying to do anything. See, we're like feminism this, human rights that. But then it shows, and then we're like, I'm not being inappropriate. And on top of that, it's because this fucking shirt is high neck. And if you can't wear high neck, and yeah. My blank tank top needs to go in the washing machine. Starting this day, I didn't think I'd get to stream, but I'm getting to. I look like I've been through hell in a sewer, maybe. So, maybe you're having a good day. I hope you are. If you're not, I hope it gets better. If you're not... You're in good temperature, so why are you wheezing? What's wrong? So it's in the red, which means that doesn't pick up. Is that what it means? Just full red. That's as high, almost as high as it gets, but I have a bit of a deep voice for a woman. It doesn't go very deep, but it goes pretty deep, especially in the morning and especially in the evening. I think I have to go grab something to eat. Oh. Hey, we're here and we're streaming. It's all that fucking matters. The rest will just hate itself like a road that is magical. It'll build itself. It'll go, which is the sound in a Vicetone song, or a Vicetone remix or something like that. A song before my Vicetone, a Vicetone song, and it was performed in the 2016 Ultra Festival. And it is, I think it is my favorite song of the show. It's the one that goes. And then sometimes, sometimes shut the fuck up. Sometimes it goes do do do, and then other times it goes grrroo grrroo. So yeah. What's your favorite song? It's that one. It's the Tropical Sun one. I love it. I used to love it more, but sometimes you die inside and you can't enjoy things as much as you used to. But it's okay. You fall sometimes in life and you get back up. Not in the sense that you're like resilient and you can take anything, but more in the sense that not all is lost. Not all is lost. Not yet. And not ever. Even if all is lost, I can't have that belief that all is lost, because I'll be miserable. I'd rather believe that it isn't and just keep the hope that it'll get better one day. I can't live with the thought that it won't get better. Small stream today. I think the amount of stress that I'm under kind of motivates my ability to which I can be creative. So let's just sit here together as I'm quiet. Ruben... Sorry, I keep mentioning him. He's excellent in shows. I've seen how he performs. He's just a very energetic person, and that shouldn't ever stop. Even I don't have the capacity to crush on women now. So I'm borrowing one. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, my eye twitch has been gone. I gotta stop doing that. You know when you have to stim, but you can't stop stimming? Back when I cut my hair from like here to like all the way up, I think here, the song Ma meilleure ennemie got stuck in my head. It's a song from Arcane performed by Pomme and Stromae. And it would just play it again and again and again to a point where I thought it was going to become a problem. Like it almost became problematic that it kept repeating in my head again and again. So when my brain gets agitated, it begins to replay things. A few days ago, it was bits from the 2016 Ultra Festival by Bystone. But it was like transitions and two of them, and then they were playing in my head. So, and they weren't even close to each other. It was the pitch change of the bum alongside with something else. I'm glad I can scream again. It looks like we got a happy ending. This is your idea of a happy ending? Yep. That's it. I think before I wasn't taking care of my mental health well enough. I think I need to actually take breaks from streaming because I get easily stressed and I get easily habituated to things that normally make me happy. This is also because of stress. I know a bit about psychology and I can share with you if you like, but what I don't want to do is to trauma dump like I did before. Massive trigger warning, this is just one big event channel basically, and sometimes I drop it too. I sing other people's songs. Sometimes I might sing something that I came up with, but it's not a song that I produced. One day they'll fix my computer. keep traveling forward one day. Let's live a lie by Rival. Unknown Brain? No, one more art. I think it was 3. And Andrea Stone. One thing I will say though about that's kind of related to reading is if you have an accent and it's not English speaking, keep it. Please don't change it. Don't try to fit into like Western culture or American culture. The way you are is perfectly fine. Why is this? Because other accents sound good. To some extent, my American accent is boring. And I do like it. I finally accepted it. Because I can voice act with it, and I can really lean into the American accent. There is a touch of something else in it, and this is because I'm not completely American. But you may figure this out with the couple of French words that I dropped throughout stream. There's a touch of something else in it, and sometimes it, I don't know. But I accept how I sound, so this isn't about me. Please don't be too insecure about your accent, because you sound fine, and hey, you also probably sound good. I don't know. I can't feel anything strong with it. I can't be like, yes, I think you sound excellent. Because I feel like if I say something very nice, I don't mean it. And this is just another consequence of being too stressed from the past. I'm gonna talk here until it hits 2 hours and half an hour, and I'm gonna fuck off. Keep your accent, keep it how it is. If you like something about our culture, you can have it, but the main thing is be yourself, because to me, not being yourself is a massive loss, because that's the good stuff, that's the good shit. Trying to be something else or someone else, if your insecurities have you by the neck, that's normal but also unfortunate. But it's better to be yourself, because then you're gonna lose, you know, I don't know how to say this exactly, but yeah. The accent that he has, Ruben, is very nuanced and different. And to me that's cooler than sounding American, even though I am okay with how I sound. There was a point where I wasn't. I don't know, Ruben's there. It's because I got into comedy and I didn't like that I was American. But I don't know, into it. I eventually accepted how I sounded because my enamorment with other cultures faded. And I was finally okay with how I was, though I can't exactly say that America is a culture. Cohesive. I did say one time that I'm a burger eating sober American. I don't eat burgers though, because treating yourself is okay, but the food can be pretty unhealthy. So I try to eat pretty clean. I eat well and I eat clean. I'm gonna stand up a bit. Sometimes you just have to get up. So these are the thighs you're talking about. Well, they're covered with trousers. But, yeah. I say trousers not because I'm trying to be like you if you're British, but because pants in British means underwear. And you know, it's better to catch them all and just be like, trousers. I look like I'm in a boiler room. I have those like overall looking ass. You gotta stand up and just relax, breathe, get some sunlight. I have a flower tree directly out of my room, which is another good reason to buy my parents' house from them. Do I want to be living like it's my house? Ha ha ha. Do I want to be lucky, or do I want to be improved, an ameliorated version of those two? They're very misguided people, my parents. Because I think they're capable of change, but they just won't go through with it. So, you know, I don't want to make my whole personality hating people or being villainous, because then they're going to be like, oh yeah, she's a woman and she's a villain. Yes! Who needs Pornhub? You know, I don't want to do that, because then they made so many women villains in fiction. I just don't want to fall into that. There's many parts of my personality, and I won't be a sexy villain just so someone can maintain their boner. Am I allowed to say that? I don't want to be that. Then they're gonna say like she's like bad. I'm not bad. I have issues. If I get too stressed, I have a hard time sleeping. In the middle of the afternoon, my heart palpitates. I have a mom that's always out to get me. I'm just trying to make it, to be honest. I'm not, you know, I'm going to make me crumble and shiver with fear. I'm just a normal girl. You know, sometimes I don't feel it. I'm a cis woman. Even though YouTube analytics just tells me things like, yeah, you know it's me. I shouldn't get this call. I'm so uncomfortable, oh my god. And I'm not gonna change that because I want to be fluffy. I don't know, I feel like they villainize women a lot, and then it's like she's a woman who's in trouble, and if it was me, I'd save her. Or she can save herself using the tools that she's given. But then the problem with villainizing women too much is that you see them as the bad guy, and then people get attracted to them, which is fine, that's okay. It's okay to find people attractive. We need to humanize them though. They can be sexy, but they have to be human as well. Because the work of like women's rights isn't like, yeah, let's make her powerful and strong. That's a good thing, but I feel like somebody had a role in this, and they were straight for women. And it's like, was she written so that people can be attracted to her? Just ask them. I shouldn't stir shits, but fuck it, I have to say it, otherwise it won't be known. I gotta be super fucking careful with this clip, because it is the culprit of my last demise. I want to head out, but I don't want to realize. It's gonna be short screen. Why is my computer losing? Sorry, I'm bumping my lip. That's a rhetorical question I'm asking myself. I'm not asking for people's praise. Or should I make it shorter? I look like life washed me in a washing machine. In Arabic, we say sabuntak. Like you got put in a fucking washing machine. You really washed out or washed. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, I'm getting bored. I don't know what to do. Fuck. Woohoo! I'm so old. That was my other thing. I created it when my life was falling apart last year. Last year was like the bad year, and this year was supposed to be the good year, but then bad shit is starting to happen this year, so maybe it's not like a good year. I'm just the loser for it. I'm not causing this shit. The spillage was my fault though. But I will say this. Bad things that happen due to me typically tend to take quicker to heal from than the bad things that happen because of my mom. Because, you know, I rolled around in my own demise a bit. And then I ordered a computer, and then I continued to roll around and arrived and installed it. I tried to do the method of, let's get over this soon so that I can keep living my life. Because I want to feel, I'm allowed to feel like shit, but I don't want to take forever feeling bad about it. Because if I was immortal, but then you know. I want to become a music producer, but I don't have a put in the effort, so. That's worrying me. So that didn't make a difference. Candle I got from the dollar. That smells good. There's a G Fuel drink that smells like this, and it's Pac-Man flavored. So if you're older and you want fit in, you want like, I don't know, you want to be left behind, there's some of your stuff that they produce now. I don't know how to say it. My whole thing in my comedy is that I don't hate anybody. Sometimes I get mad, but I don't hate anybody, and I won't hate them forever. The insults do get colorful when I'm mad at someone. Because sometimes you argue with people, and then you wind up saying shit like, you know what's your favorite thing to say to women, huh? Huh? Yeah, are you wearing leggings with that skirt? Which sounds very limp and dull, but it felt good. Sometimes you feel like you're doing something when you're arguing with people, like you're on a roll. Yeah, everyone gets included here. Furries, people who are different ages, as long as you're 18 and above, you're welcome here. Because it's not gonna, you know, if I'm mad at my mom, it's not because of her age or, oh, you ruined everything, Mom, even though that is very true. It's because of her foul actions and how she won't let me live my life. You know, it's not my maturity, it's her immaturity. And if I'm mad about it, I deserve to be angry because she just treated me like shit. So if you're wondering, I'm not just another mother-hating daughter. I'm another one who got in trouble. And then I look like I'm throwing a tantrum, banging my fists on the ground, being angry. But the truth is that she fucked me over, and I'm having a very tame reaction to it. So please don't think that about me, because it is not true. She screwed me over so many times, I can't even count them on my fucking fingers. Sorry. I don't want to have an aggressive personality when I do comedy, because I'm like a cake, and there's multiple layers to me, and you should be able to see maybe the farthermost one, like the one that's the farthest away. You have to see through my personality and see me as a human, even if I'm being a comedian, even if I'm joking. Because I don't want to be dehumanized, because then it's not fun when you don't see me as a person. I love that my arms are huge, and I don't care it's because of that. You know? Eat well. Eat well. Or else I will eat you. Flex. There's still a bit of muscle. I look like I spent 2 weeks in the lake, and then I surfaced. Yeah, that checks out. Figures, as they may say. Maybe I should show you my legs or something. I'm happy you can find my screen. I'm actually, oh fuck, I'm happy. I love computers so much, and I want to build them, like, from scratch. I want to build laptops, I want to do all kinds of things. I do have to double check them if they were able to hear me because one of them is picking up the fucking a little bit too hard. I'm happy that I can finally stream because it's when I stream I'm in my element, and for a long time I just fucking couldn't, and it was like I was a creature and then I was put in like not the right environment. It wasn't good for me. I was like a fish, and I began to like, you know, these things when they happen, they just kill me. I know it sounds stupid, but you must be able to relate in some way. What if you go to a store every day and then it goes away, and then you can't go to it anymore? I'm gonna be fine. I've been through so much bad shit. You know? Am I even me if I can't survive? And my whole thing is that I survived, but a piece of me dies. You know? Like I can't fall in love with men anymore. And then I can't connect with humans on an emotional level, but that's okay, because I can still tell jokes. And when all the bad shit happened, I could still enjoy music so intensely. One of the most magical moments in my music journey, and you can call it that, is when I discovered the 2023 MV remix. There was this song called I Belong. And it, like, hearing it was one of the most beautiful moments in my life because I could just feel it so intensely. And because the people who made the music have been doing it for years and years and years, have been doing it for years and years, they knew what they were doing. And my brain just needed music, and it just worked. I don't know if what I'm saying is getting across well, but in 2024 I felt music so intensely, and yeah. When there was dopamine junkie, like always running, so. One of the best things that I possess, used to possess, is my ability to enjoy music intensely. Can you hear me? I hear you, bum 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 bum. Oh shit! I got from the dog. Oh, good. Sounds good. Okay. What do I do? Where's the microphone anyway? Oh man, here we go, fucking again. Another thing that I have to deal with. The microphone. How are you making this noise? You are $40 more expensive than the last one. Ah, fuck. Ah! I don't like strong smells because the older I got, the more sensitive I am to various sensations. My first sensation I couldn't handle was bits and yogurt, and that was pretty young. Put that up there with Crash Bandicoots. Say what you will, he's, you know, I don't like him, but I'm very honest about what I like. Yeah. There's one way. How do we fix this audio issue? By getting a fucking microphone. How is it picking up all that noise? How? time I try to be happy, some shit happens. And I can't think like that, because then that's all I'll see. Oh. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. This is not one of those moments. I get a feeling that I never, ever, 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 ever felt before. And then midnight, but then there's an oldie. Oh, fuck. I just wanna lay here fully till midnight and fall into you. I was too far from grace. Now I just wanna lay here fully till midnight and fall right into you. Want nobody else here. Da 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 da. And fall right into you. Let's hit 3 hours, or 2 hours and a half, and then I'll leave. I don't know what to do. I'm bored! Oh. I'm getting religious stuff. Is it hard to live without sex? No, I'm asexual. Absolutely not. When I look at someone, I don't have any thoughts of... saucisson? I don't have any thoughts of, yeah, I mean, what does their penis have to do with their face anyway? You know, they're so far apart. Especially if the guy's like 5'8", 5'9", 6, very far away. They should have nothing to do with each other. So, you know, their face and their personality. In my case, neither, because I died inside. Usually, I would have been like, oh my god, he has different sides to him. And I can't breathe when we're close. But none of that involves the sex. So no, it's not hard to live without sex. But that's nice fun. But if you do experience sexual attraction, you're very welcome here. Because I'm sure we can find something in common. Because I'm not vanilla by any stretch. Maybe there's a bit of overlap. I can't say that yet. It's even too spicy. You know, by white people standards. I'll shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. big sound. It's been a while. Ah, it sounds so good! Woo! Oh, 78 degrees up in this bitch. I feel like my personality has changed. Again! Sorry, I sound normal. I am actually exploding into a million peeps on the inside, but you don't know that. I just haven't found the right way to show it. Aww. Hello, Ruben. Those cellos sawing in and out. I think these earbuds have been fucking my ears. Fucking with my ears. I gotta keep it a bit volume. Mash, mash, mash potatoes. Pretty ma'am. You get a lot of that here, but I'm not actually looking. I stay alone because I don't want to be with anybody. I can't feel anything intensely. I can stream again! Fuck yeah, I can complain about my life! Ugh! Oop, we mustn't moan. I don't know what happened last time we did that. Nothing. I freaked out a bit. I was like, what the fuck, my phone does. I did it on the beat drop as well. Oh, the KDA song. Oh, I'm one beat behind for two. This is a song about two heroes who have to make it, but it's very hard. Writers will have to. Who said that? I did. I'm not myself anymore, but it's just the issues acting up. I'm still myself. Seriously. When I was a kid, I loved slime. Now I hardly love anything. Not even men, which is crazy. Is that a good man? Shut up. The sound of my face... Nope, we cannot see that on the first stream. We gotta wait until like the third one at least. It shares the same pitch as my window when I... But only when I lean back, but then when I don't, it's the sound of it, it has the same pitch as my water bottle hitting the floor. And the reason for that is because sometimes I choke when I drink my water, so I have to stop myself some way or another. So they have the same pitch. Anyway. Ooh, fuck.
I knew I was underwater. I just didn't realize I was this underwater. If you're stressed about your paper, just get Grammarly. It's free. I don't need better grammar. I need an A on this essay. Grammarly can help with that. Just highlight your topic and it'll make an outline.
I gotta work on my thing. Fuck. At least I feel happy now. I just want to be happy.
Nice.
Grammarly's
like AI helps you get unstuck, and it doesn't just write everything for you. I've used it for years. Essays, emails, job applications, everything. Is that why you're so chill all the time? Yeah. Having an AI writing partner helps.
No!
Grammarly will start highlighting the stuff that you could do better.
Oh!
Your professor would destroy you for that. But with Grammarly, you can find it and fix it. Grammarly will notice the grammar and spelling mistakes, but also places where you're rambling or you're
everything.
Okay, I'm almost done. Let me just
big trigger warning for my channel because you could get triggered. I don't want you to get triggered.
Citation. Okay,
so trigger warning because I vent a lot.
Just hit the get citation button. See, perfectly formatted too.
Yes, I'm talking about trauma.
I think that's it.
Trigger warning, trauma. Trigger warning, trauma.
Welcome to the other side.
Please be safe.
Sometimes they have kombucha here. Download Grammarly for free. We really need to clean this up. Grammarly can do that. Seriously? No.
I don't like this. What's up, everybody? That has the same pitch as wanna play ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're not alone. It's all in Korean, except for the beginning part.
You'll unlock access to powerful new tools that will help you sell more. Wow. Start your free trial today.
What's up, everybody? We are Visto, and we'd like to welcome you all to our 2019. 2019 was another incredible year for us. We released a brand new EP, had a #1 song on dance radio, and we released a bunch of singles that we're really proud of. So kicking off this year's year mix is our song Wait, featuring Daisy Godrich. Enjoy.
No, I haven't called you. It's been a few months since I tried to maybe.
Aftermath! Get wrecked. Oh, do. So big trigger warning for that stuff. Being triggered is real, and I don't want you to be triggered. I'm responsible for how people feel if I'm the cause of their distress, or will be if I don't. Trigger warning this stuff. Oh yeah, and big sound warning because I shout a lot. Here it comes. Nom. Taking Time mix to the ID, the mashup from the 2019 end of the year mix by Visto. If we could drive the words we say, then every single line could lead the way. We're chasing time. This is not fingering, this is me moving to music, okay? That's because you guys like doing that. I don't. I've never dated anybody, I don't kissed anybody. This is not fingering. We're chasing time. We're chasing time. Because I'm not going to let people have sex jeopardize something that I like to do. You do what you want to do in your privacy. I do what I want to do in my privacy. In my privacy. That sounds inappropriate. Love this mix, or mashup. Mashed potatoes up. In America, we like to shrew mashed potatoes in your face. Every single line could We're chasing time. Wrong one. Sometimes my brain is producing dopamine, and the sound memory isn't produced. This is based on whether I have the chemicals in my brain. This is why, even though I've been singing for ages, I forget lyrics. How could I? We're chasing time. We're chasing time. It's supposed to be my thing, and then I'm bad at it all of a sudden. Who am I? This year was supposed to be a good year, so I don't know why it's not.
That last song?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. We have a lot of new music coming up in 2020, but we still don't know what we're gonna do with that one. Having said that though, next year is gonna be epic.
It is still picking up the noise, albeit a bit lower. Is this computer lower quality than the last one? And camera quality's fine. Ooh. Still fucking picking up the fucking noise! So I wonder if the sound button works on this. No, it doesn't! It's the same as the last one. Ah. The sound button does not work. Oh well. Which is ironic because I love sound. It's kind of my thing anyway. Oh, so you produce? No, I don't. No, I don't. Nonetheless. So you produce music? No. Nonetheless. I gotta lower the volume. Just a bit longer. A penis bastard! Sorry, I have to say that for some reason. It does not mean penis, I promise. Sometimes I say things, but they're not always inappropriate, just sometimes. But when I make a dirty joke, you'll know it. And if you don't like it, you can always leave, because you should be enjoying yourself here. Gravity is inspiring. Sorry for shout. Oh, is that the F1 fucking? Let me just fix. There's stripes on the side of my computer because I pressed 2 buttons consecutively, and they did something.
I just say that to say, if you're looking for something that's very timeless, something that's very well made, Coach is just always opinion that they can do that.
My bag also does come with a leather strap.
Why do people like purses? I don't understand that whole thing.
My bag,
I'm not different or special.
Whether it's
I'm actually very boring.
or an outdoor
But
festival.
the purses thing kind of trips me up a bit because I don't totally get it. I don't know. I wore this
So you
purse.
think
I
you know
don't
Wix.
understand
Do
this
you
trend.
really?
So you think
First
you know
up,
Wix.
we've got shaped video masks. You can use different shapes to create
And there's that
completely
indie song.
different vibes and aesthetics.
Da-da-da.
Or you can create your own graphic. I use the
They
shape
go indie
composition
in it.
here. Just import
I didn't say
any
in it. I
SVG
said
file
in
and set
it.
it as a
Two
shape
separate
mask.
words. I'm actually American, if you can't
Next
tell.
up, we'll keep it moving with the
I haven't had any
hyperbox.
pizza on
You can
screen,
use it
but
to
you know,
animate any element and
I'm
create these
half
really eye-catching
American.
interactions. And what I love is that the level of control
The other
you
half
get
doesn't
here
show
is
until I
crazy
talk
precise.
French.
You can set your animation ease, scale size, and position to
Relatively
create this
small.
really dope effect.
That means healing. I learned it at the
Third,
dollar
we've got the
store when I
mega
was in
menu.
line.
This not only lets you organize your site menu
keep
into
adding
different
words to your French
subcategories, but
vocabulary.
it also looks amazing when you add
Cleek
different
is
elements like
fries.
text, buttons,
Cleek.
images, and pretty
There's
much
an S at the end,
anything
but
you
it's
can think of.
silence.
And last but not least, we've got My Designs.
That's not a bit.
This feature lets you save
That's not a
any
joke,
section or
it's,
component that you've already created.
Sometimes letters are silent in languages.
And you can use it as a starter
You may
point
like it,
on
you may
any
not
other
like it.
pages or sites you're working on.
Which is
This
another
one's
thing that I want
personally
to talk
saved me
about.
a ton of time. So you got
just
all
because
these
something is
features.
the way it is, then
Now
you
see
have to
what you
like
can
it.
do with it. Get on over to Wix and create something dope.
You know? You don't have to like it. Yeah, it's just, it's how it is. Because that's a part of life. Well, maybe I don't like it. You know, excessively suffering.
What's up, everyone? We are Vicestone, and you are listening to the special 10-year anniversary edition of our 2022.
End of the year mix!
To celebrate a decade of Vicestone music and our year mixes, we decided to do something special for the mix this year. We asked you, all of our fans, what your favorite Vicestone songs of all time were. We got a massive amount of votes in, and in this next hour, we will count down to the top 10 Vicestone songs of all time, as voted for by all of you. Let's get started with number 30 on the list, which is our track Always Running, released earlier this year. Let's go.
Thank you for this song, Vicestone. It gave me so many good moments, even though I can't actually enjoy music intensely anymore. There was a time when I enjoyed this song intensely. That boom, boom, boom. I love that. Da da da. With you it's different. Something about me, but just too good to be true. I don't want to get hurt. That's why I'm always running. I'm always running from your love. I'm always running. I'm always running from your love. I'm afraid that you might be the one. That's why I'm always running. I'm always running from your love. What a beautiful song. They know what they're doing. So when you love music, you combine those two things, you get a good music experience. And it's because they work really hard. I did say at some point that I was Indian's bitch, or my ears are Indian's bitch, which was true for a long time, but
time could disappear. We would be this way until the end.
I don't know if it's gonna come back, but basically, I used to experience music really intensely. I know nobody asked. I used to experience music really intensely, and then it died for some reason. I can't feel things intensely anymore. If you want to avoid this, avoid being too stressed. I know what happened to me, but I don't know how to fix it. But there was a point in my life when I could experience music very, very, very intensely. So there's a special connection between me and that subject, music. Even though I myself don't do music. I've been singing for a long time, but sometimes the sound doesn't come out right. And you can tell that I'm not professional. Your emotional state affects your singing. I know that much. So I made a rule for myself. I feel better. I've healed when I can sing again. I've feels when I can sing again, and it's true. I know it for a fact. Welcome to my stream, and I hope you enjoy yourself. No more caffeine, because I've hit my limit and it's nearing 12. If it hits 12, I stop drinking caffeine. Or around 12. Trying to hit the 2.5 hour mark just so I can, you know. Oh, not small and easily influenced. Sometimes life pushes you back. Because I don't want to suffer and die, I'm gonna tell myself that it was the necessary pushback I needed. That I can start all part of the journey. This is a story that I tell myself so that I'm okay. But you don't have to tell that story to yourself. You can be as upset as you want. Sometimes you're expected to eat bullshit like expected to eat nonsense like that's life. No, it shouldn't be. That's very shit and it's very naughty that it did that. I didn't like it. And I'm not gonna accept it. But, you know, you tell yourself a fairy tale so that you're okay. Oh fuck, is she home? She has a direct influence on my breathing system. So we dive in. Thank you, Bryson, for the lyrics. I tend to do that. I'm not sure you noticed, but I tend to do that quite a bit. We don't know until we dive in. But I made a promise to myself. I made a promise to myself that if I wanted to stream, I'm not going to give up this time. Last time I gave up, and I stopped for ages and ages and ages. I stopped for like a century and a half. But this time when I do it, I won't give up, no matter what. I'll just keep going. That means taking breaks and protecting my mental health. That being said, you know, keeping going, part of that is maintaining yourself, so. I need to stand up and do something! Ah! Ruben said the song has dark vibes. I haven't always been able to see it.
What's the worst that could happen if I follow someone into the forest? Nothing. I can't connect with anyone emotionally. Or maybe I'll see a bug and it scares me. Pass down. Easier said than done. Shadow lady seduce me? Probably not. Just because someone can put their hands on you doesn't mean you can connect with them. And that's on trauma. Is that a crowbar she has in her? No, it's just a strap of her. You watch fictional shows and they write characters and situations. You didn't put him in that situation because the guy was evil. You put him in that situation because you wanted to see him tied up. But this could be easily achieved if you just had one ask. I have an idea. I don't know what you'll think of it. Ignore me, I'm singing. No! Is that the audio on? Oh, fuck! I'm gonna be copyright struck. Fuck! Oh, God damn it! I'm sorry, YouTube, I did it again. Mainly because I spilled liquids on my computer and I had to remute the button of a new computer. Yeah! Wahoo! Bow. Bow. Hello. Raid. Sorry. Le respire. Flache gegracht. It is in my other channel. It is in my other channel that you can see me make flirtatious comments about Ruben. And if you want to see it, you can go see it. But there's a lot of other things as well. Yeah, I don't make them because I'm dead inside. Ruben. He's a good guy. Have we hit the mark? $2:08. Let's make it 30 minutes. I'm afraid of her coming home though. So the thing. Here! Except for just shadows. I have tusks. See, look at how much that curves. Ruben has the. Never mind, we're not going to talk about that just yet. I hear you, I hear you. Wow. Change your heart. I love this song. It's very sad, though. What would he think if he saw this? What, me saying the word braid? I don't know. Damn, she knows a bit of Dutch. Hopefully he's not, like, offended. Oh, no, he wouldn't think that, of course. I just said that. I say what I like on stream, and I'm clear about what happened to me. What happened, in general. Okay, yep, the earbuds are starting to hurt my ears. They're just too bassy. The bass is too much bass. Sauce. If I go, will you follow me home? Don't want tonight to end on my own. If I go now, will you follow me? Save me from the life I know. Will you follow me? Only for the night, don't go. My foot is being rolled the drum. Kick drum. My foot is doing. Wrap you up, let me breathe you in. Whoa, 'cause oh, when the sun comes up, we'll be cold again. Whoa, if we could say it's love, we could just pretend. Yeah, 'cause oh, when the sun comes up, we'll be cold, we'll be alone, we'll be alone. Save me from the life I know. Follow me, only for the night, don't go. I'm not in the mood for something. I'm just tired. My soul has been wrung out of everything that it had. Now I have nothing. Which means you get nothing. Whoa, whoa. Dum, dum, dum. Oh! 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 Oh, wow. It's gonna sound so good with these earbuds, even though they hurt my ears just a bit. I gotta lower the volume later. I promise I'm being safe. I'm dodging the alligators. I'm joking. The wafers are being broken. You know, the ones that you find at the shop that isn't really typical, and then it's there's chocolate in it. You break them. They're layered on you with your fists. Yeah. Da, 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 dum, dum. Bum, bum, bum. I've been through bad shit. I'll pull through. Now we just feel weird for a bit, and then everything gets back to normal, because it always does. Right? minutes left. Bit of both. Up and down. Earbud warning. Also, an earbud warning for me. I get one as well because these earbuds are very bassy. I'm not making comments about them. This bit. I need like an hour of just this section. This is my reaction to music from an inexperienced ear. From an ear that doesn't produce music themselves. I'm a she-her though. Usually, sometimes I'm a gorbel. Gorbel! Da, 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 With that, I'm going to head out. As long as it's been 17 minutes, and go through a bit longer. Flop of the fall. This shirt, I probably shouldn't wear it. I can know what I want! Nobody's gonna tell me what to wear. No, my double chin. The whole thing is that this camera's not supposed to show. But it does! I've been a bit chubby lately. But I don't... Life is happening to me. I'm not happening. I'm completely stationary. I stand there and then a bucket of beans just dropped on me. And I'm like, yeah, I love beans. But on the inside, I know that everything's been taken from me. Ooh! That's a bit of a problem. Are these microphones combined? Don't follow me. Anything else you want to chat about? I made a list in my notebook. I bought that notebook so I can write songs in, I think. Pens, a notebook, and a stack of papers that they sit on the other side of my room now. I don't touch it. And it's been water damaged, but it's okay. I mean, not to a point where the writing has been erased, but the paper has been touched by water just a little bit. Just a little bit. In my notebook I wrote down the various impediments to me streaming. The various things that get in the way of me doing what I want to do. Streaming. And I'm going to try and follow them. Alright, once it hits the 30 mark, I'm going to head out. It's been a rough one. What else do I want to talk about? Nothing much, except the fact that I think we don't want to be chubby. But the thing is that genetically and evolutionarily we're made to be chubby. So we're just kind of locked in this room to cry, piss and shit about it because it didn't go our way. Oh, my ear, fuck. It's happening! Yeah, I'm turning into a lizard. Lizard. Sorry, I felt like there was a bug on me. And these earbuds beat up my ears, so I'm hoping maybe I can... I got wireless ones in the mail, so maybe I can plug them in or something. These ones, they do... The slang term in British is to do something, and they do my ears in, basically. Oh, I introduced myself in Arabic, but not in Moroccan Arabic. Smiti alginroare. Smiti alginroare. But then classical Arabic is ismi. Ismi blank. Ism is name, and the e at the end is like me. We were in English saying my name, but it's one word in Arabic. The bit where it personalizes the word, it's at the end, or it's farther, it's conjoined. So in Moroccan Arabic, it's Smiti alginroare. Smiti alginroare. Marhaba. Classical Arabic is marhaba, but Moroccan Arabic is marhaba. It's a little bit contracted and slangish, basically. Not on stream, fuck! Ooh! Earbud warning, earbud warning. I thought I could do something. It's 78 degrees, so outside is not one of those things. My computer keeps me abreast of the happenings. Mainly, the weather. I want to head out now, but I don't want my stream to be too short. Electric just for the hell of it, and no sound device. And I feel stupid listening to songs. Because, well, and it's not a bad thing. I just feel stupid. It's okay, though. Oh, shit, is that her? Is she home? Some bad boy. Shut up. Pitch change. Ooh. Ooh. These earbuds are... Even at low volume, they're a lot. an old vibe to it. I'll sing along to because it does not fit into the natural. I have to manually figure it out if I were to vocally sing along to it. Vocally sing along, listen to it. Yeah. Da 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 da. That's not the vibe. I'm just worried that she'll come home. Autoflows, poor Vicestone. Autoflows. Kutsama. What does that mean? Brave Kuts. I know what that means. Broad man. Ruben is a broad man. Ruben is a brave house. Fuck. Say it properly. If you're gonna even go there. It's true. Oh, I didn't land on the beats. Oopsie. Maybe I can ocean on the beat instead. Maybe that will make us happy. Eat the chocolate bar and the wrapper. Sorry for making comments. These earbuds beat my ears up. So I have to use a different pair. Fuck. California. Who makes the voice? I need to know! I gotta know! Oh. Housey piano keys, let's go. That's some American dude. What if it was Ruben? That would be really funny. Because we just called him some American dude. When he's not, he's Ruben. One of the music producers who made this. Look at Ruben be an American Chad. Ruben is not a Chad. Well, he kind of looks like one now, but he hasn't always been one. I gotta use different earbuds. Holy fuck, that's bassy. I love it. But I can't because it's gonna eat my ears. Bug. I have to stretch because I think, I don't know, just my height contributes to whether I need to stretch it. No, it doesn't. That's bullshit. That's nonsense. I'm coiled up and I really have to extend myself. Like a cat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Hold on. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know. But at least I can finally stream again and complain about my life in front of the computer. Good old times. It's a good song. I don't know why I don't listen to it. Holy fuck, she's gonna come home. Ugh. She stresses me. Why is OBS open before Edge? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, electric guitar in the background.
「
Whoa! Woo!
「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 」 「 「 「 」 「 「 「 」 「 「 」 「 「 」 「 」 「 「
Does he say anything else? Shut up, alginroare. Oh, we're not even done. Holy fucking shit. Okay, that like, typical sounding. Shut your mouth. I think I've developed voices or something of self-consciousness. What is wrong with me? Very simple, my friend. There's two yous inside you. The one that wasn't traumatized and the one that is traumatized. Have fun! Oh, we got crabbled. Bouteille du vin. Something I haven't had since December. I mean, like, not just the bottle, but the wine inside it. Do you want the bottle or the wine? Oh, man, welcome to America. I can't make myself laugh. That's something I've almost always, well, not always been able to do that for a while. Colloquially always, but the reality is like 2 to 3 years. 2 years actually. A really bad trauma hit that I was actually able to write jokes. I don't know why, but that's just how it works. Alright, it's time to go. If you came, thank you. If you're leaving, take care of yourself. I will see you next time, and goodbye.